All right, so we're gonna try this again. So we are trying to track one of the bugs going on with Insurgency right now. There's a couple of them that I'm gonna try to recreate in this video, and hopefully this, somebody will see it who will be able to tell me at least, oh, maybe something you're doing is breaking the game. Uh, so one of the first bugs I'm gonna try to run into is whenever we launch Insurgency, right? So it's going to take a little bit because I'm not launching it from my solid state drive. I'm launching it from uh, my secondary hard drive, which is just a regular 5400 RPM drive. One of the first issues that I noticed is whenever somebody sends a Steam message, the pop-up doesn't show up down here where it should. That guy's probably still, yeah, so right there, like, that was the sound notification, so I know I got a message. Yep, he just sent that message, and didn't pop up down here where I'm expecting it to. Another issue is, let's see, hold on, this is just my personal one thing I did notice is when you are loading from not a solid state drive, your workshop items load slower. So like there are things that I have, like for example a replacement background for the main menu and replacement music, that they don't load immediately, so you have to go in here and restart once you make sure that all the workshop items are loaded. So items on time in INS. Okay. So, let's see. The one thing there's another main thing that I wanted to show was, it requires me to join a server. So what happens is once you get into a game, right, you do this, it's going to take a while to load, like I said, because I've got it, I'm running it off my slow hard drive. But, once you load into a game, if there's a reason where you have to leave the game, to get back to the main menu, to reconnect a server. If the server is changing maps, you're going to have to reconnect a server. If there's a reason that you exit the first-person view or the third-person view or the actual game itself, the game will crash. And so I'm going to try to show that right now. As soon as this thing loads, like I said, it'll take a little bit. There's another issue with the iron sights where sometimes I'll just be aiming at somebody and like unload an entire mag into them and nothing will happen. I can't recreate that one on demand. I'm having a little bit of trouble figuring out what's conditions for that one are, but that one's already been tracked on the Insurgency subreddit, so I'm just not gonna bother with that one. All right, so you pick your weapon, and see, I love this. I love this. These people giving me so much supply. This is what I like, because whenever I play a bot game, I just want to just chill out and shoot a bunch of mindless robots that don't shoot back. Or, okay, I shouldn't say don't shoot back. Of course I want them to shoot back, but it's just nice to not have to worry about what I'm shooting them with, right? So
Behind you.
I'm getting a steady stream of messages that hasn't been showing up down here. The pop-up's not working. Like the Steam overlay, I don't know if it's yeah, so, he's coming through my profile. He found a couple of things that I've been subscribing to in the workshop for Insurgency. I've unsubscribed to them in an effort to see if maybe that helps. It doesn't matter. So, like, even with those unsubscribed, right, I will go into try to exit the main menu, and the game crashes. It goes straight back to Windows, start task manager, Insurgency doesn't show up anymore. Right, if we go here, property, so let's, we can check out the local files, and we can look at the debug log, and this thing is just full of crap. I don't know if any of this means anything. I can copy and paste it and send it to a dev, but mainly there's just a lot of things wrong right now with the game, or at least with my copy of the game. I verified the integrity of the game cache already. It's fine. Last time I checked it, I can do it again right now. Like, every day since this has been happening, so this is since the June 3rd patch. It's currently June 5th. So yeah, about once a day, I will get, 2 files not found and had to be retrieved. That's whatever. Hold on, I gotta send this guy. One of my favorite workshop items for Insurgency. Subscribed items. Where is it? Oh, where is it? There it is. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful Miku. I am like next level of weeaboo at this point. By the way, this right here, if somebody wants some modding experience, I will pay you to change all the insurgent character to Vocaloids. That would be freaking hilarious. So anyway, yeah, we're checking we're validating files, right? Everything, it's 96-97% complete. All right, so all the files successfully validated, 100% complete. So it's, there's nothing wrong with my game files themselves. Still having these issues right here, and I can reproduce this every time. At this point, there was a time when the game would just crash, just completely beforehand. Before I even got to the point of, oh hey, I'm exiting the game, or whatever. That was back whenever the June 3rd patch had reset all these settings. And for some reason, on full screen, the game just crashes randomly. No idea why. Didn't like it. So I turned it to borderless. It works fine throughout the full game. Just as soon as I disconnect the server, it freaks out. Is this all saved? And this, for some reason, won't save. Yay, the joys of not solid state drive. Oh yeah, 312. I love their servers. Don't know if they have a problem with an LMC member saying that, but let's go ahead and keep that on the DL. And, it's going to take a little bit for it to load back in the game. That's just a consequence of loading it from a separate hard drive as opposed to my main boot solid state. And I can hear people telling me about, oh, why don't you load your games to your solid state? That's the whole point of solid state, so you can load games faster. Yeah, my solid state's already full with actual work stuff, so I can't really. So I'm going to get like a 4 terabyte solid state from the Steam games. 作戦完了のご報告です。どのことですか？It's just gonna crash again. I'm gonna be really embarrassed if this is the one time. Yeah, nope. So it does crash again, right? Don't know really what's going on. I can send the debug logs, but yeah, everything's just all wonky. Not happy. So between let's see, recap, we've got issues with the game crashing whenever you have to. Remember, like I said, this happens when you leave a server, period. So whenever you reconnect to it, when they're changing maps, whenever they're resetting around, whenever you just want to get back to the main menu, whenever you are changing servers, the game will crash. And then secondary item is the fact that your Steam overlay, the messages and pop-ups, all that stuff, do not pop up. That one's not specific to me. The guy that you saw I was messaging to, he's got that issue too. Um, I I so far am the only person I know that has the issue with the crashing, but I've seen some comments here and there on Reddit about the game crashing. So I'm hoping that they're having the same crashing issue or the same way their game's crashing in the same way. But this guy is the one he's got the issue with Steam messages not working. So I think that one's also, or Steam notifications not popping up. So I think that one's also another uh, trackable thing. So gonna go ahead and wrap it up there. And if anybody needs any of the debug logs, I'm more than happy to share them.